All right, fam. So, yeah, we're gonna get into this. We've got myself, we've got Jay Serm, and we've got Miz. For those of you guys who don't know, but I mean, I'm sure a lot, all you guys should know. Me and Miz, and also Nads, his wife, are the leaders of running the GYMBROs project and the collection, and putting this all together and executing on it. And Jay Serm, you'll know if you've been here a while, and obviously if you're in here now, you must know he is the man, the myth, the moderator, who's been just absolutely killing it with us in here from the start, helping everyone and anyone who's ever needed any help. So I just want to give a big public, thank you to Jay for that. It's been awesome, and we're here tonight to just answer all you guys' questions. We opened up a thread the other day. It's definitely been a lot longer than we would have liked since we've been able to jump in here for an AMA. We were planning on one right at the start of the year, but me and Miz got pretty sick and for a couple of weeks, and it actually kind of rocked us a bit. So it was kind of like a big delay to start the year when we were kind of ready to, have that little break, but then come in really pumping. But we're here now, and we're ready to, answer you guys' questions, address a lot of things. Like there's definitely, I see there's some big questions from people, and we definitely just want to come in here and just reassure everyone and just answer all you guys' questions, whether they're good or bad. Like there's definitely always work to be done. There's always things we can improve, and we appreciate all you guys who are in here and your ideas and all that. So I think what do you reckon, Miz? We just run through the AMA questions before, and like because we've got the thread, and then we can start bringing some people in to ask
Yeah, I
anything as
think
well.
so. Yeah, I think so. Let's do it.
Awesome. And also, guys, yeah, we got Jay. We're recording we're recording this as well, so we can, maybe we'll chuck it on YouTube or something, just for anyone who's not here currently live. So, but awesome to see over 100 of you guys in here live on Sunday night. So, welcome everyone, and yeah, we're pumped to have you guys in here, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. What were our numbers last time? Did we hit 100?
No, I don't think we did. I think we were like down around like maybe 70 or something. But the
Yeah.
last one, man, it was a little while ago that we did that. It feels like it's definitely been too long. So just on behalf of the team, I just want to say we've definitely been meaning to do one of these earlier, and we're going to start doing them a lot more regularly. I think that's going to be very important, and just to we're kind of at this point right now. We've got this community, and we want to keep everyone just in the loop as much as possible, and just have that feeling of what we are, just reinforcing, we are here, we are a community, and we're all here for the same reasons. We want to see GYMBROs do really well, and I think the Hangouts are a great way to, keep in touch with that and move forward. So yeah, Mez, let's go through some questions, brother.
All right, let's do it. So first one, are there any benefits to owning 1 bro, 10 bro, 20 bros, etc.? So, I mean, the benefit from owning, obviously 1 bro is all the utility. You only need 1 bro to get that utility. I guess with like the exception of the queens. He can only distribute 3,333 queens between 10,000 people in so many ways. But I mean, if you hold 1 bro, you've got all the utility. As for owning 10 bros or more, or even 3, 4, 5, it's always been our like one of the conditions or the way that we look at like the merch drop, for example. That's always just been 1 per holder or per person. So 10 bros doesn't mean 10 shirts for that drop. But we were talking about this earlier. It's a pretty good question because we do want to reward people for owning more. So it's something we're thinking about. It's definitely something we're going to bring in. The details of that we'll have to.
It was good we had the meeting today, and me and Miz were saying like initially we think that's a great idea from you guys. We think that we probably should reward you a bit more if you hold more bros. Obviously, we like the thought of if you've invested in this project, you see it being successful in the future, and if you're minting more bros, obviously you're trying to get more rare ones and all that. Obviously, it's going to guarantee you more gym queens as well. But on top of that, we think that we can probably come up with some good stuff to, if you do hold more bros, that we can give you more than just someone who holds 1. But in terms of all the main utility, like Miz is saying, like once it's open and once our gym's up and running and you own 10 GYMBROs, you essentially own 10 gym memberships as well. So I think obviously there's a few of you guys here who have bought a few bros and you want to see the max benefit, and we are in our early stages here. Like we're still so early until our gym's up and running and all that utilities to come. It's you're not really seeing obviously like the benefits just yet of all that, but trust me, it's going to be there in the future for sure. So
Yep, yep, and it's like it. It's kind of like the investment aspect too. Like obviously you want to see a return on your investment, and that's like a huge benefit, obviously, of owning more than one bro. If you believe in the brand and what we're doing, you've got to wait.
it's a good idea to maybe provide something extra just in terms of a little bit more utility. So yeah, we're going to definitely come up with something as a team and see if we can reward you guys a bit more in the short term if you do hold more than one gym bro for sure.
Yep. Cool. We got James MCC. How big is your vision going forward after gym build and merch?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we want this to be massive. Already with our community here, we already like being compared to that a lot of the time, I think sets different expectations, for a lot of people. But at the end of the day as well, we are a brand here that we're building for the future, and we want to be a massive brand. Not only for us, but for everyone here who's been here early. We want this to be really big. So yeah, like in terms of our clothing line that we're building out and everything, we're genuinely aiming to be up there with some of the biggest brands in the world for sure. And mark my words, we're definitely gonna make that happen, So and I know there's a few questions about like gym expansions and stuff like that. In regards to that, our goal is to just get this first one up and running, get all the logistics organized and pumping, and just really do this first one well. And then, who knows in terms of what's going to be after that. Obviously, we want to say, yeah, we're going to have gyms everywhere in the world, but yeah, we need to make this first one work. But again, like the gym, obviously it's a massive one. That was like when we initially were building GYMBROs, we weren't even going to do the gym. Honestly, we're just like, we're just going to do the clothing range. We want to give as max discount as possible for holders, which would be the 50%. Because at the time we're seeing, some NFT collections doing like you got like a 20 to 30% off your clothing and stuff, which is just merch and stuff, like just prints on tees. But we're really wanting to, we think the clothing brand aspect of all this is going to be massive. And then, for us as well, like the gym is, I always like the idea of we're going to be the first ever NFT collection in the world to build a real life gym, which is to me like an added benefit and one that's really cool if you obviously live here in Queensland. But I think in terms of internationally, like the clothing's really going to be a big one for us. And then like obviously the gym's going to be fucking sick. So even if you don't live in the Gold Coast, the gym that we're going to build, we're really going to make it amazing. We're going to make it so much different to any gyms that are around here. We're in a position that's like we can do everything awesome. We can do it different. We can have the NFTs and extra holders utility like in the gym, like GYMBROs on the walls everywhere. When you scan your like MetaMask to get in, your bro comes up on a screen, and we're going to be just doing things a lot differently. So people, I think it's going to be a big social media hub as well in terms of people coming to train at the gym and it becoming very popular. So even if you don't live on the Gold Coast, just us making the gym awesome, I believe is going to push the floor up on the project a lot. So and I think there's a few more questions in the thread which we're kind of going on to that, but yeah, we're definitely we're going to make this awesome for everyone. So yeah.
Well said, bro. Yeah, it's like gym expansion's like a big question. They get asked a lot just because I've obviously got like owners all around the world. And it's cool to like just think about what could happen in the future, but we really just have to like focus on what's coming up because they're like huge things coming up, like getting the store built and out and right, and then the gym here on the coast, like that's just got to be like our main focus right now. But I mean, after that, if it's like successful, then world's our oyster kind of thing. So we'll see how we go. Let's do another question. So yeah, Buzz has got, is there any benefit to owning more than one bro? We've kind of covered. Any plans to have higher discount tiers for holding more bros? Thing is, like, it's already at 50%, which is super high. But again, like, that's something we'll table as a potential added benefit for owning more than one. So definitely something we'll think about. And it goes on about, whilst the minting numbers are slowly rising, it doesn't seem like many new owners coming in. Discord's a bit funny like that because I know like the number in Discord isn't like going up at any like significant rate. It's actually come down, but a lot of that stuff is like, I think we ran that Discord comp. I mean, probably more than half the people that came in were bots. So they're just like slowly clearing out. That's why that number goes down like that. But yeah, like, what do you think, Freeze? I guess it goes on about. Yeah, jump in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in terms of like, because I see a lot throughout Instagram because I run admin on the Instagram page, so we get a lot of new people messaging and who are just DMing our. Hang on, honey's just our puppy's going crazy, babe. Can you control her? We just got a new puppy, everyone who doesn't know. But yeah, in terms of like Instagram, I see it. We get a lot, we're getting DMs every day of new people, but most people don't know what Discord is still. Like our audience, a lot of our audience is very unfamiliar with Discord, honestly. Like I really love the Discord community in here, and I'm really trying to that's what we're trying to do on Instagram at the moment is just push people to come into our Discord to really see our community because yeah, genuinely, like if you're not into NFTs, you're not really like in Discords. I know before I was into it, I was just like, what the fuck's Discord? When I first came in, I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck? Just deleted the app straight away. But yeah, we're definitely working on building up and bringing more people into the Discords. But we are definitely getting new members into our community all the time. Just whether that's translated in terms of the Discord, but I'm seeing it as well. Like in saying that, we're getting a lot of repeat minters from our community here, which is again, I think that's awesome. But yeah, we're always working to bring more people into the the community who aren't already here, just minting more bros. But to everyone who isn't here minting more bros, that's an awesome thing as well. So we appreciate that belief in the collection and that you guys love the GYMBROs that much to buy more. So even me, I'm minting some bro. I get excited just as much as you guys do. So I'm gonna definitely be holding 20 bros by the time this 10K's minted, that's for sure. But that's just me personally, yeah.
Yeah, bro. You're not the only one.
Yeah, we're always working on more promo and stuff like that. Like we've got a lot of stuff in the works at the moment with a few. We've got some big Instagram pages which we're running this week. So again, even like I gotta we're always working on stuff. Promo and sometimes you guys might miss things like if we get shout outs by other pages and stuff because obviously we don't reshare every shout out that we get from big pages but we've had a fair amount as well, and I know there's questions in terms of bringing on like big influencers to do shout outs and stuff like that, and we've actually done a lot like in December with a lot of people. Like I'll bring up the list for anyone who might have missed some things. In our very early days, we did a lot with Mitch Orville when he was on social media. He's, just kind of gone off social media. He's not really rating social media at the moment, which I don't blame him. But we've had some big names like Lewis Harrison, Rob Lipsett, Mariah, Josh Mooney, Max Wyatt, Zach Smith. We've had a few, Noel as well, Noel Diesel. Which was cool. He shared us the other day. We've had Simply Shredded, the official NFT page on Instagram, and it's very early days when it was, pretty highly engaged. I think now, like a lot of these big pages as well, like people will say, "Yo, get us a shout out on this page," but it's like a lot of these pages now have been so saturated by all these just random NFT projects throwing cash at them that like the return's just not there like it was like a month ago to be doing that stuff. Like the stuff in the NFT space has been moving so fast, and I know you guys know that if you're in the space, if you're here, like, and even sometimes it feels like the space was completely different a week ago, and then that week feels like a month ago because that's how quick things move in the space. But again, we're still always looking for more people to do promo with and stuff, but it's just about making sure that these promos are going to work and actually when we pay these guys money or send whatever we can as well, because if we're forking out and paying out like 10 grand or something for a big page to do us a promo, it's like that could be when we're consistently minting bros anyway and bringing people in through our organic, which has been really awesome. But that could be buying us like 2 hack squats or something for the gym. So we got to think about that in terms of executing our roadmap as well and just balancing the cash flow. So there's a lot of elements, but we're always like looking for new people, that's for sure. So if you guys have any ideas, always just chuck them in the chat, chuck them in ideas, and we'll definitely listen.
Yep, absolutely. Gotta love this question. If in the unlikely event ETH goes down to 2,500, will that happen?
That just happened yesterday, right?
It's funny. That was like, what's the date on that? I think that's the 21st. Yeah, no, that's like 2 days ago. It's like unlikely $2,500 ETH, and here we are. But yeah, in the unlikely event ETH goes down 2,500, for example, will this push back construction of the gym? It won't at $2,500 ETH. Further than 80% mint. No, so we'd still do it at 80% mint at $2,500 ETH. We are obviously exposed to ETH. What we've minted so far, we've obviously converted X amount to stable coins. But also for the amount that's not minted, that's going to come in ETH. We can't really help that. So obviously exposed to ETH a lot.
But we do have a big percentage in stablecoins. So we're when ETH was over 4K, we were stablecoin in a lot of that. So in terms of the downside, it's not. We've kind of hedged against that. So yep,
that's right. Like 2,500 ETH is fine.
Although we do want to see ETH go to 10K, but then we've got less of it on the upside exposure. But we've made sure that we're going to build this gym no matter where ETH gets to. But again, I guess if ETH did crash down to 1,000 or something like that, then it does. Maybe that affects location or maybe the size of it or something. But regardless, whether that's for a short time or what, but we have the measures where we've converted a lot to stablecoin. So
yep. Okay, cool. Next part of this one is just about the roadmap changes. So yeah, we were late on that, so we'll obviously put our hands up and take blame for that. So you have updated the roadmap. If you hadn't checked it out, you can check it out now on the website. But yeah, I think what happened with the roadmap is we ended up launching quite a bit later than we originally planned. We drew that roadmap up expecting to kind of get most of Q4 in. But we ended up launching kind of mid or a bit after that in November. And then it wasn't obviously a full mint. So we were just going absolutely ham on promo for that 5 weeks heading into Chrissy. So that's why those first things in phase 1, which were Q4 in the roadmap, we've just kind of pushed those back out to kind of Q1 this year. So one of those things was the merch drop to happen in Q4. It just from when we launched, just trying to get the clothing samples, it was just it was a bit of a nightmare. The few that we got sent to us, and because they're coming from overseas, and logistics is obviously a nightmare at the moment with COVID and stuff. Plus it was Chrissy, it was really hard to get samples, and the ones we got, we just they just weren't right. Yeah, they got to be good. We don't want it to just be printing on a shirt. We want it to be really good stuff. So
yeah, we definitely we want to put our hand up and say we definitely dropped the ball in terms of not updating the roadmap on the website sooner when we the things weren't going to plan on the time frame. I guess Miz said, we were just so focused on just promo and doing all this stuff whilst we're organizing the samples that they just weren't going smooth. We fucked up by not updating the roadmap sooner. We just genuinely were doing so much other stuff that we didn't do that. And looking back, I'm just there's one thing we've definitely dropped the ball on. So I just want to apologize on behalf of the team for that. We should have, because obviously that's a point of where some new people go to the site and stuff like that. And we definitely should have had that sorted probably 3 to 4 weeks ago. But yeah. Again, just I want to just apologize for that. We should have had that a bit fast. But I want to say as well, we want this clothing brand to already be launched, just like all you guys here. We want you guys to have this utility. Currently I want our whole range to be live just as much as as I know you guys do. But we are working on it, and our connections and what we've organized over these last few weeks are seriously nothing short of amazing. Like I'm so confident. Like when we do our first drop, it's not just going to be just some logos on t-shirts. It's going to be a full range of like, even with some like performance wear in there and stuff, like genuine, like just some seriously good stuff. So again, like we're thinking at this stage, it's again, the timing is, it's been kind of fucked up because then there's all the Christmas. Me and Miz got sick. Yeah, we've got these great contacts where we've who are going to be manufacturing all our stuff now, and doing our new samples. But Chinese New Year is literally just started, and that's like 3 weeks where the factories aren't producing anything. So it's average timing there. But again, like we just weren't happy with the samples we were getting in December, and we just, we want this stuff to be absolutely sick. We don't want to just rush out that first free shirt and like it's just not up to scratch. Even the shirts that we got, I wasn't happy with. We really wanted to just be like a top quality cotton, like for anyone into clothing and stuff. Not all cotton is the same. People can say, it's a 200 GSM, 100% cotton, but you get in all these samples and then like, some of them are stiff, some of them are like a weird, they just feel different. So, we've got pretty high standards. So, yeah, we want it to just be awesome. So, looking to hopefully be start of March. I'm thinking at this point of dropping our our full range. So, yeah, we're just trying to do it as quick as we can, honestly. But it's just been the average timing as well with the Chinese New Year now happening. But all the designs in play and everything, all the new samples. So we'll keep you guys posted, as soon as we know on things. And even once we get stuff and stuff, we're just going to try to keep you guys a bit more involved in that. So, but definitely these next 5 weeks, while we wait for all that stuff, we're going to do, a lot more stuff here in the community, like giveaways and just challenges and just cool stuff to do in the meantime, while we wait for what's essentially like our first biggest piece of utility. So
yeah, and that's why we got Jay here. Like, we want someone like full-time managing the community, as well as we're obviously here doing it part-time, but like we want someone here just like, because Jay, like, I mean, he's got ideas just like come down of his brain, like they're just fucking awesome. So we just haven't had like enough time and like to kind of put all these things in place, especially like we want like weekly like engagement, that kind of thing. So do like weekly like contests, giveaways, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get that all up and running now. We got Jay here, so
yeah, like starting this week, we're gonna do like GYMBROs giveaways, pretty much every week, I think. Hey,
yeah,
just
we want to make it
exclusively in the Discord for you guys. So we're here in the Discord.
Yep, for sure. Okay, we better start flying through these so we can get some people up.
Yep.
This one's about secondary sales. How do you plan to price the gym for those who don't hold a gym, bro? So, yeah, pricing for the gym will just be like kind of like market rate, but it's going to be a good gym, so it's going to be like it's definitely not going to be like cheap for any reason for someone who doesn't hold a gym, bro. It's going to be set at the price that it should be. If you're going to like a good gym on the coast, because we've got to be competitive, obviously, to bring people in. But yeah, there wouldn't be any reason why we don't price it appropriately. So,
so like an example of that, yeah, for anyone, like a standard membership on the Gold Coast might be like 20 bucks a week or whatever. 20 I pay $26.95, I think, for my gym. But even at $20 a week for over 52 weeks, that's over $1,000 a year just for a gym membership. And if you're currently the price of ETH, if you're buying a GYMBRO, what are they? I think they're down at like 280 AUD at the moment in terms of on the ETH price currently. So, that as soon as that gym's up and running, and again, if you're here, like you're an early investor, like that's why you get the opportunity to buy something like that cheap. I know they're a little bit more expensive, when ETH was a bit more, a month ago, but again, we're doing everything to make sure that all you guys who are here, and they're buying these GYMBROs first, are going to be rewarded once that utility is there. But again, it is just a patience game, and that's with any investment, especially when you're, in it early. So, yeah, we're definitely, working towards, making the gym sick and having it where like people wants to get a membership there.
Yep. And then once they're in, they're going to see all the GYMBROs everywhere and like see it's kind of like a tight knit community, and they'll kind of have FOMO and want to just buy a GYMBRO, So it'd be hard to go to that gym and like not want to buy one.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the thing. That's when you guys, at this point, hopefully our 10K is sold out. So that's when you guys get to decide the price on them, So
yeah, you think about like the demand. So just say we open up the gym, and 500 people want to buy a bro. If you go on OpenSea now and look at the price, count in 500 bros. If they just immediately got like swept off the floor, like what is the actual price set at? When you're 500 bros in, the demand the gym brings will be like actually huge. So I mean, the floor price will skyrocket once the gym's up, especially if the price is like a low.
Yeah, and I even think by the time 10K minted in our clothing line, really doing what we are building it to do, I think people even just for the clothing are just going to be going nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Fresh round of bros. Fresh round of both male and female fitness influencers. Yep. Working on that, Trent. 100%, brother. We'll probably do an announcement. Freezer's got some lined up. There's actually some shout outs going on this week, but we won't get into it now just because we got to pump through these. Team considered any physical marketing? Super, a well-placed billboard. Just super quick on that. Probably not because we were just saying, we've kind of been saying all along, like, I probably haven't said it to you guys, but we actually don't want too many more people from the Gold Coast buying right now. Because what we want is for you guys to actually be able to sell once the gym opens and like you have 1,000 people wanting to sign up and get a bro. We actually want you guys to be able to then sell your bros to them. Whereas if everyone on the Gold Coast buys a bro now, I don't know, who are you going to sell it to, when the gym opens kind of thing. So it's going to be way better for you guys if, we don't do too much marketing around the Gold Coast area. And then the gym's kind of like the marketing. And then when that opens, it's just going to create like a shitload of demand for you guys. So, we're just keeping the Gold Coast advertising and marketing actually down as much as we can.
And even in terms of putting any like physical signs anywhere else, like I see, some big NFT projects doing and stuff. The return you're getting on that is nothing. It's genuinely just like a social media, like ego flex kind of vibe, which is there's nothing wrong with that. But like in terms of actual return of if you're putting money into marketing, there's better places we can put it for sure.
Should have seen gym in Sydney maybe one day.
You cut out, Miz.
Did I? You got me?
That's better. Yeah.
No, I was just skipping over this one.
Out.
Hey, Jay. I reckon we should open a second gym in Sydney. Maybe one day, brother. GYMBROs got any plans in? Hey?
I was just going to say, we want to do that stuff. But again, like we've said, we're just focusing on the first one first, before we start saying, we're going to do one here. It's like, we get the first one right, and
it would be sick. Like, if you had, obviously, the more locations you have, the demand is just going to be like insane. So we'll see. GYMBROs got any plans in the USA? I think that probably refers to building a gym there. I'm not sure, but again. And then the next one, Europe.
Again, same.
It would be fucking awesome.
Like, we say, I would love to do it, but again, we got to get these first ones done first, and then we'll see. So.
Yep. Okay, so the next one's a long one from Soviet. I don't know if the devs have noticed, but a lot of people are getting out. Not too sure about that. You want to comment on that, Freeze? I'm just going to read through the rest of this.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, there might be, I don't know if it's so many people getting out. Sometimes people will sell their GYMBROs cheaper on OpenSea. You never know someone's personal situation, whether they decide they just need to liquidate and get ETH for something else they want, or if they've overinvested and they spent too much money in the first place that they didn't have and they feel they just need to liquidate or whatever. But again, if that's someone making a decision to sell their bro and lose money on it, there's nothing we can do about that. We're doing everything we can to execute our roadmap we know those are going to be poor decisions with everything we're currently doing and building for the year 2022. So, again, it's up to any individual with their investment what they want to do, but we're definitely, working to make sure that these people be like, oh, fuck, I remember when I sold my bro or like did this for cheaper. But again, even when I see if I see a couple of GYMBROs going cheaper on OpenSea and someone else buys that, I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. That's someone else who believes, who's now got a cheaper entry point into whether it's been their first GYMBRO or owning more. And, I believe they're going to be rewarded. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think we kind of said this in the first AMA. Until we sell out, that floor price will be below mint because it just makes sense. Like, you're not going to pay more for like a common or a non-rare if you can just mint one. So, I mean, the floor price holding at 0.05 is actually it's actually pretty good for a non-sold out collection. But yeah, obviously we want to sell it out as fast as we can. So, we're back on board now. We're doing heaps this year, especially in this first quarter. And once we get the store up and going, that's going to be insane for everyone to actually see some of this materialize. And even that's going to bring in a lot of people too. People are checking out and they realize they can buy a GYMBRO for 0.07 ETH and get 50% off their order.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is for most people, you guys are all here early because you're here before the whole 10 grows. And it's most people won't be coming into something until after the fact, until they've seen that return or that it's a definite thing, and it's you see it all the time with people coming into stuff when it gets popular or when it's that, but then by then it's their entry point's going to be higher because, you guys who are here early can set that price of, what we essentially all determine the floor price is,
Yep, absolutely. Guys, we have a lot to go.
Really? A few questions, yeah?
Yep. Damn.
There's a lot that doubled up though, so
yeah, you're right. This is probably a good one that I need to touch on. So, could the team consider giving gym access to Gym Queen holders? I mean, we don't want to do that because that just pulls demand away from the original 10K collection. Because now you've got 13,000 gym memberships instead of 10,000 potentially. So yeah, we actually said from the beginning that's not something we're going to do because we want to keep that 10,000, the utility, and we don't want to saturate it. So yeah, they won't have that utility, but they will have cool utility breeding for the next set. If you need 50% off the female range, the GYMBROs store, you're going to need Gym Queen. And whatever else we come up with in the future, but they're the main two utilities for it. So you get access to the third set from breeding, plus you get the discount. And then it kind of goes into, by removing the utility, less females will want to join the gym. I don't think so because they can just buy a GYMBRO. The membership or the NFT could have been a spaceship or something. And that could have given you free entry. I don't think it matters too much what the actual image is. If you want to get an NFT to get your membership to the gym, you'll just get it, whether it's a bro, male or female, or animal, whatever. So I don't think that, because we want to obviously be we're not sexist in any way here. This is boys and girls all get amongst it, and that's why we got the female range here. So definitely don't think taking that utility away will, make it a boys' club at all.
Yeah. Again, even I want to bring up an example the World of Women collection. It's the big kind of female collection in the NFT space, but it's I'm pretty sure the majority of holders are men that are who own those. So again, it's you can try and make something gender specific, but if something's a good investment and it's giving a good utility or return, or it's a part of some special cultural moment, that's not really gender exclusive in a way, So, yeah.
Yep. Also, just question quickly on staking. So staking, we're not going to release any details now because it's not our focus on exactly how that's going to work, but it will probably be store related and then potentially something with the gym. And you'll need to stake one of each set. So you obviously need the queen for breeding, and you need the bro for the queen. So you should all have an opportunity to hold one of each set. So that's pretty much all we have on staking right now. It'll just be, it'll obviously be benefits related to the store and potentially the gym. So what else we got? More YouTube videos soon, Freeze. Potentially something you wanted to do.
Said that? Yeah, I might. I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting one with YouTube. Like, I might come back and like even once we start doing all the GYMBROs, everything's like the gyms building and stuff like that. It's whether we put that on the GYMBROs YouTube channel or like do mine or whatever, and I might come back to YouTube and do some vids, but there's no answer there for now. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, fair. Current mint rate. What does the team think is a realistic estimate date to full mint? It's a tough one.
You can't predict it, really, can you? Like,
no.
But the thing is, the closer we get to full minting, I think the faster the mints are going to pick up. And then again, 100%. Or if we've got the utility of a clothing range, as soon as that's up, I think mints are going to pick up again, like we were saying before. So I think, like me and Miz were saying, guys, I think the hardest amount to sell is going to be between the 4,500 and the 6,000 bros. But I think once we can get these next 1,500 bros sold, I think that's when it's going to be all really downhill, and people will start being like, oh fuck, okay, they're actually getting up to that 10k, they're almost at 8k, where they're going to start building out the gym and stuff like that. And I think that's going to make things a lot faster, that's for sure.
Yep, that's right. Generally, that's how it goes too with projects. The closer you get to the end, the mints pick up just because of FOMO and stuff, mainly.
Yeah, and I genuinely believe like we're a sleeping giant here, that it only takes someone big in the NFT community to be like, well, hang on, what the fuck, this collection's been around, it's not sold out yet, like this is insane, the utility. Because let's look at some of these NFT collections. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do a party like once a year that you can come do a network and shit, or like even some of these like literally have no utility, like I'm pretty shocked at just randomly through like I think we're seeing less and less of that, which is good because the market's caught on and people are like, yo, we actually want some utility if we're buying these NFTs. But yeah, it's crazy. Just a few months ago, the collection's literally like I was saying, my first NFT I bought, the roadmap was, there is no roadmap. We're just a bunch of shit cunts that hang out behind the strip club and like chat, and then that was their Discord and shit. And they had sold out 10,000 of their NFTs at the time, and I bought 3 of them because I was like, oh, it'd be cool to my first ever NFTs, like maybe 6 months ago.
Yep.
But
I remember.
Yeah, the cunning foxes. I think they actually made a roadmap in the end because they were like, oh, like we might as well do something, right?
Yep.
But it's crazy. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's insane, right?
Yeah. Well, that's how it started.
It's how it started. Yeah, just like off a couple of these big ones that were like, even I don't know if the Bored Apes had any utility until they started getting more popular, right?
Yeah, it was just pretty plain stuff. Yeah. Okay.
But it's good. It's getting that way. Like I think that's the way it should be, where it's like it's utility driven.
Yeah, 100%.
So once our utility is like live, guys, again, we're just like I said, I wish our clothing was live now, but it hasn't worked out like that. And I believe everything happens for a reason too. So I think it's a good thing in the end. Like even this contact we've got now doing all our stuff, it's a huge contact. Like they do all crop shop boutiques, which is Rachel Dillon's brand, and it's like in-house designers, fulfillment center, all this stuff. Like literally, they can do everything more efficiently and effectively than we kind of could on our own. So it's turned out great. The timing in terms of getting that, but again, the timing. I wish we were live now, but when we are, it's going to be worth it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, boy. Okay.
Should we bring some people into the chat, Mizzo?
Yeah, I think we've gone through like most of them, for sure. So if there's any that were missed, guys, just what should we do? We'll go through here. We'll go through, bring people up, and then if there's anything that was missed that you really want to get answered, maybe just drop it again in the AMA chat. And not the AMA chat. What were you going to say, Jay? What do you reckon?
Maybe just bring some people up and then we can answer some at the end. But there's a lot that I can answer through DM or in the main chat anyway, so.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So what are we? We're just looking for show requests.
I just want to apologize that my Discord announcement noises are going off like crazy. I'm assuming that's me, but actually no.
Yeah, it's
You guys, is it
Yeah,
I
me?
think it's you. Yeah.
I reckon it's Jay.
I turned mine off before, bruh.
Braz, I like the noise though. I think it kind of like
Oh,
I like the sound of it. You know, it sounds like
Shit.
something's always going on.
Maybe it's me.
Oh,
God.
I thought mine were
God.
off, but I don't mind it anyway. Let's bring some peeps in.
All right, let's do it. Are these in order of like who wanted to speak?
Oh, I don't think they are. But
Should be a.
No,
All right.
I think they are. I think they actually are.
Are they?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I just Don Jones, brother. I just accepted yours.
I think the order's from the top, Miz. I think he's cut the queue.
Okay. Lux, Upsen, and Crowpit.
And if any of you guys in the audience want to speak, I think you can just request to begin, and you'll come up on the side. All right, how you doing?
Good, man.
Great. Just wanted to say, love the project, love the ideas. I think it's awesome. Obviously, if you look at my wallet, you would understand why I think that.
Yeah.
So, most of my questions, or I do have a few, they're going to be execution related, kind of. Anyway, so
Sure.
I'll try and quick fire them because I know you want to get to a lot of people. So, my first one is, how do you combat people using multiple wallets to get multiple merch drops?
We can't really. So it's going to be through the store. So you are going to have to put in, name, address, delivery details, and stuff. So, I mean, I'm explaining basically the workaround here, aren't I? But we're gonna be able to see.
Get around it.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be able to see who's ordering merch because it goes through the store.
That's
so
fine.
I mean, if you got like 10 bros and you want your girlfriend to get a shirt too, then enough said, kind of thing. We can't actually stop that. So
Yeah,
that's fine. I didn't know if there's
within reason. It's like obviously, like people could create multiple wallets and do that, but again, it's taking away from our resources to provide more for the community. So but I'm sure there's always going to be a couple of people that like want to go around that or like don't care or whatever. But again, like it's just something we'll deal with as it happens.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. The next thing I had to ask was, there's been a few comments that come up on OpenSea about royalties being lost because of swapping and trading privately. You guys are probably aware of that. Is there anything? I guess that comes into rewarding people that hold on to their bros, but is there any way to stop that loss of revenue and royalties to keep the money in the project?
Yeah, that's a hard one. I mean, you can't really. The only thing is like, it's hard to trust people in this space. There's already been people that have done trades with people and been burnt, and then they DM us and they want to be like compensated, but it's like, yeah.
I guess it's the same. It could happen in any collection, couldn't it? With any OpenSea NFTs and all that. But we definitely try to encourage to not do it and just to do it through OpenSea instead of trying to do the trades. But because we've seen people get burned too, like not only take away from the royalties of what we're going to be using to keep things going, but again, still like even with our clothing brand and stuff, there's going to be enough volume there as well that there's still going to be money in that to still keep things going, we believe. So, we're not too fussed on a couple of people doing some swaps,
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I got another couple. If you're keen to keep me on for a little bit.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, of course, man. When did you join here? You're like, I know you've been around heavy the last couple months.
I was at 1,000. I minted early 1,000s, but I did see from the first mint. I was watching and I was like, I'll just see what happens. I'll see how the mints go. But I got in.
1,000 super early. That's like pre-sale almost. Like that's just after pre-sale kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So my next question is: do you have an ideal percentage of sales for merch to GYMBROs, NFT holders, and non-holders?
I mean, Freeze has huge like aspirations for the clothing that it'd probably be more non-holders.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
think
if
we,
it
we
gets to
think
that size.
we really want to build this brand to the size of the point like the brand as well is killing it from people buying who just don't hold gym bros, whether the fact
Yeah.
they've been priced out because they, the floor's gone up. But yeah, we think there's going to be a lot of people who don't own gym bros who are, might be
Okay.
priced out and just love the gear. Like we're really taking the brands like very seriously and, want to be very competitive with some of these biggest brands. And we've got the resources to be able to do that. So,
Okay.
in
So
terms
my
of the percentage, we can't guess, I guess,
Just
but
quickly, boys.
yeah.
We've just hit 4,500. So
claps all around, eh?
Cool.
Yeah.
Guys, don't
I
get
gotta
too
go.
excited.
I got
Yeah, we
to.
got to wait for Josh UK to wake up.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. That's like the one bad thing about just like the time difference of like the locality of where he is. But he'll be straight on it. But there'll be a bit of a delay.
Yeah, once
So
it's up, we'll
sorry.
announce it. We'll announce it. But
Yeah.
yeah, keep going. Crowpit, what's your real
Okay.
name, bro? It's funny in Discord.
It's Kyle.
Kyle, my
Kyle.
man.
Yeah. Okay. So the follow up to the percentage of sales question is, in that sense, because the clothing brand is going to be released potentially in March, as you said just before.
Yep.
That kind of means. Does that mean that the clothing brand is a form of marketing to sell the NFT, or is it NFT being used to sell the merch?
It's going to be both, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Again, I genuinely think the range is going to help us sell a lot more of these NFTs. Like even with my following and everything that we've built with Gymsties, since 2012, like there's a lot of people that are very just skeptical. We've got a lot of eyes on us right now of people who just aren't into NFTs. They think NFTs are a scam. They think it's money laundering. They've got all these weird things on NFTs, and I don't blame them because there's so much shit in the space that when you like first look at it from the surface, it just looks really like what the fuck. But I believe us just being like a genuine like great project, I think once our utility's up, it's going to help sell a lot more gym bros for sure.
Okay, that's fine. And my last question regarding the gym, I guess maybe it's a suggestion, but when we reach the 8,000 and the gym planning comes into action, will the building permits and building plans be available to view for gym bro holders?
Building permits. I mean, initially I wouldn't think so, but I mean, if you guys really want to see them, once we've like nailed it down, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm more just thinking
Maybe.
from a perspective of like, because it will be a long time in waiting for the gym to actually come into life physically. So I'm
It
more
might not be as
wondering.
long as you think, bro. Once we get that point and we've got a space, because it's really just fitting out the inside,
Yeah. I'm just thinking in
Yeah.
terms of giving
Like
people something physical to look at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. No,
Yeah.
if that's yeah, I mean, whatever we can like, I guess, give you guys while it's all happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Plus, like, we'll be in there like taking
we'll
photos and stuff too. So
have it on Instagram and in the Discord as well, so people will know what's happening. But
yeah, no, for sure, bro. Whatever we can.
Yeah, we want to give you guys as much updates as possible and like, chances to see it at every stage and every, point of where we're at. So the more we can show you guys, the more we want to, So
that was all I had. Just a couple.
my man, bro.
All right. Thanks for answering those.
Bro,
Sorry
you're
if I
welcome,
held.
Legend, man.
No, thanks for
Sorry,
being
sorry if I held everyone else up. The people who
bro.
want to ask
You're
questions.
asking good questions, man. That's good. Like, and we just want to thank you for being such a sick part of the community, bro. You've been like awesome in here, So
No, keep at it. Keep at it.
no, we
Love
appreciate you, bro.
All right. Thanks for that. I'll hang up now.
Awesome,
Thanks,
bro.
brother.
I think we got Lux in here still as well.
All right.
Miz.
See ya.
Yep, Lux is in here.
Is the mic on, Lux?
No, we can do Don while we wait. What's up, man? I heard your mic going off, potentially.
Donnie, he's got a bro in the chamber. He's waiting for these reveals. Yo, I saw it. I saw movement.
I cannot hear.
Oh, I think I heard you, bro. Should I bring someone else up? Or it sounds like it's meant to work.
Should we bring Yeah Buzz in?
Yeah, bring your buzzing.
Yeah Buzz, the big king. Come in, bro.
I'll just put Lux down and then he can come back if he wants.
Yeah.
Buzz, you muted, man. Just unmute your mic.
See these discords there, they ain't easy
Yo.
to use.
Yo,
Yo, brother.
Hey, man, what's up?
How are we?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good, thank you.
Good.
Let's see, what have I got?
The beast
Well,
is
we
in
hit
the building.
4,500 finally.
Yeah, we did it.
So I guess first up, are we able to get the guy in the UK to do the hash or whatever it is prior? Because every time this happens on a weekend, there's all this hype and then it's just heartbreak.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's something we're trying to work out. Man, yeah. I wish he had done it earlier, but yeah, we'll try and get it done earlier for sure. I think he can. I think he can do it in advance. I'm not 100% sure on the back end how that works, but yeah, I'll float it with him for sure.
I'm new to this. I don't even get how it works. Period.
Yeah, I know he's got to
Let alone how you're
upload.
doing it
He's got to
in advance.
upload like the new images, and then like rehash it so everyone can the contract can see them or something. So yeah, it's roughly how it works.
And what else did Crow Pit touched on it, having the multiple wallets for your merch or having different discount tiers or whatever. You said you were going to think about something, but yeah, I mean, if you own, say, 10 bros, and you're not getting any benefit as opposed to holding one, I would assume a lot of people, if they're not selling them and they're planning to hold it long term, would split it up to 10 wallets. I mean, obviously, that's the workaround, but if you had 10,000 separate owners, that's what it'd cost you anyway, as far as merchandise going out.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. Yeah, it's something that, we've kind of just been floating it recently, since just seeing like that AMA question in there, what we can do for like our bigger holders. So, man, that's probably something, even like getting feedback from you guys on what
even as far as if it's 50% is a large discount already, as you just said, but like I don't understand the wanting to limit it to one piece per holder as far as a wallet's concerned.
Yeah.
Whereas
it's just,
that one person sold it to 10 different people or 10 different people minted it, it's still costing you the same outlay as opposed to if one person did it.
The thing is, if you did that and then there's 10 more people, that's 10 more people in the community who have like bought in, and then that 5% of the sales gone in, and that's probably covered their merch as well. And then the community's bigger, so then there's more, in terms of resales happening, in terms of sales on the clothing brand as well, even with the 50% off.
Yeah.
So it's trying to find that balance of like, we want a big community of holders as well, but then also like we still want to benefit you guys who hold more bros on top of what we believe your benefit is going to be as an investment in the future once all the 10,000 are sold out.
Yeah. Fair.
But if you, like in terms of like we said, we do want to do something for like some of you guys who hold 10 bros in terms of just extra utility. So we're definitely like, that's a priority for us to probably sort out this week, Amers.
Absolutely, man.
The number doesn't even have to be 10. Like I just threw that number out there. I know there's a couple of people in here who probably have 50, and even like 3 for people who are new to the space. That's still a lot of money that they're investing. But yeah, I mean, you'll work it out as you go. And probably the only other thing is for the marketing. I mean, we all get that you're new, starting off, but for the influencers on the road, I think on the old roadmap, you had influencers in there, but I don't see too much. So the people that they're given the bros, what it was under number 50 mint number, I think. Were they promoters or endorsers or whatever you
Yeah,
claimed it was?
they were those were either giveaway winners or the 50 we
Is
held
it?
for promo. So like there was probably like maybe like I think 15 in there were giveaway winners, and the
Mine's
rest we
cutting in
gave
and
away
out pretty
for.
bad.
Oh, that's all good, brother. Yeah, we're saying like a large majority of them for promo when we launched. So like I was saying with that list before, you know, we had like Rob Lipsett, Lewis Harrison,
Yo,
Noel Diesel, a lot of guys that we have done stuff with, and we're still looking to do more stuff with people. But again, it's just we need to find people that translate as well. Like we noticed with some of these big guys, they don't have NFT audiences. So like whilst we were getting a bit of exposure and views, like the translation to sales wasn't really there. But again, not that like there's some good ones, but again, we're still looking for more people for sure. So and even some of those guys, you guys might not have seen them if we didn't reshare them on the page, but it was shout outs and all that we did get.
I think you might have cut
I
out.
think he's having mic
oh
issues.
yeah, I heard bits and pieces for about 2 minutes there, but I trust what you said. The only thing I could add to it is, you get a lot of people coming, and it's more the newcomers that come in and they say, "What are we doing as far as promotion and marketing?" And then we hear that there's stuff happening in the background, but I mean, from our point of view, like marketing, the whole purpose of marketing is for exposure and to have your eyes on it, and for stuff to be happening in the background, and that's not being executed yet, I could say.
Yeah, I get what you're saying for sure, bro. The thing is as well, like when we do a lot of marketing with these big guys as well, we're careful to not like just tell everyone, yo, this guy's just done a shout out because we want it to look more organic. So if like someone's done a shout out and then someone comes into the Discord and then announcement, oh yo, we just paid this guy to do a shout out. People come in and
100%.
be like, oh, this guy's just gotten paid. I thought he was like just genuinely sharing it or something. So
As you touched on before, there's no point spending 10 grand for a promotion or something if you're going to get 3 people to mint out of it.
yeah, exactly, bro, exactly. Because like I was saying, that could be like 2 hack squats for the gym or something like that. So, but definitely like like while we're in the AMA here, like we've got some big Instagram pages this week lined up. Like Ziz's page is quite a big one, which is trending at the moment, which will be good. So, when again, that's a lot of exposure there. I know he's getting like 40,000 views on his stories on his Instagram with his Ziz page. So, yeah, like we're definitely doing stuff, bro. But yeah, maybe we can come up with a way to like show you guys more. Like every time we do something like that, maybe we can, I don't know, open up a different thread in here or something.
Yeah, something simple would be like, I don't know, live videos of your announcements or your giveaways. I mean, everyone was so hot for that Christmas Bros giveaway. I mean, it's for the, I don't know, 400 people who entered or whatever. It's heartbreaking when you just read and your numbers aren't there. Whereas, I don't know, I feel like if it was an Instagram live or whatever it may be, if everyone's in and you get a whole heap of new eyes in there watching it and see the hype in the community rather than like
It's a
just
good
a
idea,
post, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
I think
Yeah.
we touched on that the other day, Miz and Freeze, when we were chatting about doing more to involve the community and get that community engagement up. So we can do things like that for sure. That's what I
Yeah.
want to. It's on my list.
Yeah, I think so too. It's an interesting predicament too, like right now with Instagram, because we haven't put like we put our faces a lot through here in like the Discord and like doing these AMAs and stuff. But in terms of the Instagram, it's like even yesterday I was going to post up the photo of like me, Justin, and Miz on the Instagram, but I'm like, I don't know, like it's like, oh, it's the GYMBROs Instagram. Like, is it like I don't know, like I just feel like the vibe's different here in Discord, that's for sure. So maybe yeah, we'd just do it in the Discord if we're doing stuff like that, like instead of like an Instagram, like a live stream or something. But I'm sure we'll work out a way, because I agree. I think it's cool to, have some faces behind it as well. But I think maybe just because out of habit, we haven't been doing that on Instagram with the way we post, that we just like haven't done stuff like that.
Yeah, with the Discord announcement, like you're only going to get people who are in the Discord. Whereas if you did a live or whatever, or something ended up trending, you're going to get all the new eyes in, and people are going to go, "Oh, what's this? This looks cool," and then you'll drag them into the Discord. But I could be wrong. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely. Yeah, we'll take that on board. Share that feedback for sure, bro.
Sweetos. All right, well, I better let someone else get in and get stuck into it. So, thanks fellas.
Thanks for the questions, brother. Appreciate it.
No, all good. To the moon, baby.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
I'll just put Berkey up. Thanks, Buzz.
Berkey.
Cheers. Later. Bye.
Later, yeah, Buzz.
Hey boys, can you hear me?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, gotcha, man. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks. I'm fresh to GYMBROs, obviously. I only just joined in probably a week or two ago. I just had a
You find
question
us, bro.
with the. What's that? Sorry.
I was just saying, how did you find out about us?
It was actually one of my mates.
Oh, sweet.
He's not. He doesn't own one, but he told me about them.
Yeah. Awesome.
So yeah. Anyway, my question is: with the 50% discount, will there be a limit on the store to how much you can actually purchase with that 50% off?
Nah, bro. Just as much as you want.
Yeah, sweet. That's pretty much all I had to ask, really.
That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. Like, genuinely, like, that was our thing, is like, we want, the maximum amount of utility with that discount for all you guys. So, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. And following up on what the other boys have been saying, with the influencers, I agree with that. Like, I reckon you should probably try and get as many influencers on board as possible, and other stuff. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, the Discord and everything. I just got one of my mates to buy one, and my partner as well, and yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. That's the organic goodness right there, bro. We appreciate you people in, man. So, and that's the thing too, like I was saying before, bro, like we're not like against influencer marketing. We've done a lot of it to help prop us up in the beginning, that's for sure. But it's just about picking like ones that we think are good, because we've literally paid guys like thousands of dollars and seen no return. And then there's been other guys with like that you wouldn't even think with who are smaller followings and aren't as big in the industry and stuff, and we've gotten much bigger returns on them. So again, it's just like getting the right people, eh? So if you got any ideas, bro, just chuck them in our chat, eh? And we'll definitely like Justin, Jay Serm here, he's gonna be taking note of all that kind of stuff, bro.
Yeah, sweet. No worries at all. Anyway, apart from that, I just wanted to say congratulations on everything, and hopefully it all goes as planned, and yeah. That's about it, really.
Yeah, appreciate having you in the
someone
community,
else jump
bro.
on.
Yeah, brother. And nice work on the cybernetic, bro, there. The pink backgrounds are my favorite.
And Berkey,
Yeah, we got a similar one.
Quickly, bro,
Awesome.
you're doing that referral program as well. If you're getting...
Yeah, I need to get them to do the form too.
Make sure they flick me that information and we'll get you paid.
Yeah, sweet. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, I've got two mates that have done it, and my partner as well, so I could, feel like that.
That's 0.05 ETH right there, baby. Let's get it.
That's another mint.
All
right, thanks, lads.
All right, thanks, man. 8:10. So, what do you reckon? We'll do a couple more.
We'll bring a couple more peeps in there for sure.
I think the Don stand up again. Lux has his
back. Yep. Okay. Get Don in.
The Donny.
Get that mic working.
Don's having the mic issues, hey?
Blake, you're just on mute too, bro. You can probably jump in because Don can't hear you, Don, if you're talking, man.
Yeah, I cannot
there we
hear
are.
anybody.
Oh, we got both.
We got Blake and Don.
Wait.
All right, sweet ass.
Okay.
Don, brother.
Don. Oh, he's down again.
Out. Man down. Now, Blake, jump back in, bro.
Yo,
Brother.
what's going on?
Just a casual Sunday night, bro. Just
Oh,
enjoying the hang with the GYMBROs.
how good is it?
Yeah, so good, brother.
Well, to be honest, don't really have any questions. I just want to say, is it doing well? I'm keen as to see what happens with it, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, bro,
Love it.
I
Absolutely.
appreciate that, man. And you know,
How good's your bro too?
we love that
Shit.
gym bro you got, man. It's
Yeah.
sick when you're there, right?
Trent will be coming for that one real quick.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some jealous boys in the audience right now for sure.
I'm ready to buy an Earth bro off someone, so I'm just gonna put that out there.
Making
Like,
promises again,
how
bro.
much would you sell me that Earth bro for right now?
I got one question actually. I'll just ask quickly if that's right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So, I work 12 hours a day, so I don't really get much time to see what's going on in the Discord and stuff like that. So, my partner's actually starting to sort of have a look at NFTs and see what's going on with them. But she was asking me about the girl NFTs. What are they called? The GYMBROs.
Gym Queens.
Yeah, Gym Queens. That's it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, she was asking me about them, and I had no idea because I haven't really been up to date with it. So I was just wanted to ask what's to go with them.
Okay, bro. So to get one,
Yeah. Also, they're
so-
available now.
No. So they'll be given to holders for free.
Okay.
But there's 10,000 Gym Bros, but there's only 3,333 queens.
Yeah.
So to distribute them, it's basically going to be a random distribution.
Yeah.
To like 1/3 of holders.
Oh, nice.
You're not going to know who
So,
that third is. But
If you jump in the latest announcement, we've got a doc. So we're choosing a string of numbers 1 to 10,000.
Okay.
So it's like 1, 4, 7, going down in 3. So like one string of in the announcement. If you got any questions, bro, probably just DM us and we'll DM
no, that's
Jason
all good.
and
I'll let someone else
yeah,
announce.
it's probably the best way.
I'll have a read.
Too easy, bro.
Cheers.
Legend, man.
I'll catch
Thanks
us.
for
Have
that.
a good night.
You
Catch
too.
you soon, Black. Later, brother. Should we let another... Don's ready to come back in, hey? Should we give him another chance? The Don.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm.
What's happening, boys?
Hey.
I still cannot hear anybody. Oh my god.
We can hear you, man.
What am I doing wrong?
The worst when we can hear him and he can't hear us.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
he's got Bluetooth headphones on or something. What do you reckon? Do we bring someone else in? Oh, Donnie. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Maybe, yeah.
All right. I can hear you. What's going
Yeah,
on?
we got you too.
So sort of a question that is touching on what the guy said before as well. If you own multiple of the bros, you're right to say maybe bring in, a couple of your mates with you because you have multiple of these bros.
They would need it in their wallets. So, if you wanted to send them a bro for free, then, or they transfer you money and then you send them or something or if, it would need to be in the phones.
Right, so I would have to have sold the bro to them before they would be allowed into the gym at that 80% mark.
Yeah.
Roger,
whether you sell it to them or just you're a good mate and you just send it to them.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be like,
transfer
me some money to my bank or something and I'll send it.
Yeah, because it'll be have to be registered and stuff too. Like everyone that comes in. Obviously just for liability and stuff. So they'll need to be set up as a patron kind of in the system. So, but yeah, man, if you got multiple bros, it's up to you whether you, give them away, sell them. Yeah, up to you.
Right. Okay, not a worry. I was just a curious question. I just thought it would be another way to, expand and, show more bros, once that 80% mark is, reached and, spread the word,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely tell your mates, man, and then, do it the way you want to do it.
That's it. Well, all the best, man. That was my only question. And take care. And cheers for answering it.
Appreciate you, man.
All right,
Thank you.
We'll see you at that gym when it's open, eh?
All right. Take it easy, fellas.
All right, later, brother.
See you, boys.
Bye. Cool.
Should we bring in a
Just
who
try
we
and
got
like this one
there?
more time.
James MCC is down the bottom.
James has been a big part of our community. Should we bring James? Should we bring Big Moons in first because he was way? Oh no, there we go. Yo, James, what's up, brother?
How are we?
Good, brother.
Can
How you
hear me?
doing? Yeah, we can hear you good.
Good. Love what he's doing. I've got a couple of questions. What have we got? Are you guys leasing the building, or are you building the property itself for the gym?
It just depends, man. Like that's probably one thing that's largely dependent on ETH. If ETH is 10K, we'll probably buy it. So it just depends, like on cash flow and stuff. What we can do there, because the space would be expensive, just based on like the size that we want and the location.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that'll just be something we deal with when we get there, based on where ETH's at and that. So,
Do you know how big you're looking at, like property wise?
not necessarily. We just know like
It depends again on ETH at the time, isn't it, and the market of what's available at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
our
gyms.
Our goal is to make it the biggest best that we can, So, but again, like it depends what's available in the market at the time, and again as to what ETH's doing. Like even if ETH crashes or turns to shit, we've still got our stablecoin conversion of a large hedge, of which we'll still do the gym. But it's like if ETH comes up more or something, or there's that option of okay, we make the gym even bigger than we planned, But regardless, just depending on the circumstances.
Yeah, I get that. There's so many like ifs with what's to come. And then I got one more other one. What was it? You were talking about breeding before, and I know it's obviously going to be later down the track. Are you going to think about burning like a queen or a bro to then get that bred, whatever it is?
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I like the concept. I got to probably convince Freeze. He doesn't like the thought of burning any bros.
It's art. I get that.
No, bro shall be burned. No. I'm not entirely against it. I just
it'll increase like the want for them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's
my goal is to build the brand. Honestly, I'll say my goal is to build the brand big enough to the point where the want's like still so much more want in the 10,000 supply. Because I have seen like some projects, they're just like panic when they don't sell out, and they're just to keep everyone happy. They're like, oh, we're gonna burn, to try to keep the value there or whatever. But then they don't execute as good of a roadmap, and then the value it's not just because something's less supply doesn't mean necessarily the value does go up.
I think
but like to an extent, obviously that's a part of it. But like, we want to build the brand so big that it's like the 10,000. There's still so much demand,
Yeah, James. You mean actually like we would be sold out at that point and then burn down the track?
So what will happen is you'll have 10,000 bros. You'll have 330, whatever it is, 3 queens. When you then breed them to make something else, whether it's a bloke or a girl, whatever, are you then going to burn one of the 2 that has created that thing?
Oh,
it all depends on the utility of like the whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
that's different. That's something we might look at for sure.
Yeah, that's something that could work but like largely that might also depend on like how the store goes and the demand that brings as well. But yeah,
it's so hard to answer that right now. I understand that.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome question because it's something that we've tossed up before, and like, it's definitely on the table, man, for sure. We'll just play by ear and see what's best, like at that time, for sure.
Yeah, cool. I think that's all I had. I'll let someone else speak. Cheers, boys.
Awesome, man. Love the gold shirt too.
Yeah, fuck, that's a fucking sick, bro. I reckon the like that graveyard background is the more of them I see, I'm like it's kind of becoming one of my I like the background.
Yeah, love it.
I'm literally I'm gonna open up OpenSea right now. What, you want to sell it?
Yeah, 10 ETH. No,
10 ETH. This guy.
No, I'm joking.
No, I love it, bro.
See you, boys.
Okay.
Catch you later, bros.
See ya.
We reckon
let's do one more.
One more, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yep.
Have you had dinner yet?
We'll do noons. Just
Yeah, Big Noons. He's weekend warrior.
Hey,
Big
boys.
Noons. Good, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, good man, good man. This is my first AMA ever, so I appreciate you boys having me on.
a legend. Thanks for being here.
Fucking wicked, eh? Have you boys thought about doing a podcast?
Man, I think about it all the time, honestly, because like I want to. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, honestly. But in terms
That
of
shit
whether
would
we
be fire
definitely
because
do
we
it.
miss you on the YouTube, Freezy.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's like
Crazy.
I was literally podcasting and just having conversations like this is one thing I really just. I quite like that, eh? Like, and I always only like really watch podcasts and stuff with content these days. I'm like, maybe we, could do something there. But I guess this is like a technically a close thing. Maybe we might set cameras up and start filming these in future.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I do like the conversation aspect of it too. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and 100%, bro. And like I said, even just we want to do a lot more of these, because it's just such a I feel like an integral part of just bringing everyone together and like having that like reassurance of like real people who are behind this, and letting you guys know we're really committed to this, and like if ever we've like under delivered or stuffed anything up, we want to like just let you guys know that we know that too, and we want your feedback and we want to deliver for all you guys. So. But again, we're humans too, so like we've definitely like sometimes we don't pick up on things, or you guys can bring stuff to our attention that we don't see. I think just to be able to voice it in person, I think is good as well.
Yeah, and like even the community in here tonight, like I've been pretty quiet, just sort of watching as I'm new to this NFT space. But like any questions that you guys sort of like, I know you get like bombarded with questions and requests and all that. Like all the members in the community were able to help us out, so that's how I actually got on here. Like the community members taught me how to like put my hand up in the chat and everything and get on with you boys. So yeah, just the community here. Like I'm in a few other discords, it's just shit and oversaturated, but you guys actually like it's coming together. Like everyone's harped on tonight about numbers, but fuck that. Like you can't put a number on like the quality of the community, and that's what, like you said, get you. Like, you're talking to real people dealing with some real shit, like not this fucking rug pull or this shitty artwork that, get to go to some gay party on a fucking boat. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I want to come and train with you guys on the Gold Coast. Like,
yeah,
that's a fucking dream other than, partying and hanging out behind strip clubs and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And like even just the community alone, like the artwork is fucking straight fire. Like that's insane. And like all your plans, your roadmap, insane. Like fucking, I like first glance at GYMBROs, I was like, oh yeah, the art's cool. And then like as I looked further into you guys, I was like, holy shit, like this is actually something else.
Man, you made my night just saying that, because this far into it, like even though we're only like maybe like 10 weeks or something into our mint or whatever, like it becomes a thing of like just when's the utility and all that, and like we are really working as hard as we can get all running, but there's so much more like great stuff, even just our community. Like it's so cool to hear everyone helped you, and that's man, like fuck it makes me so happy to see like how good our community is here, because I don't know, I haven't really come across many other collections like in their discords where it's kind of like this one that we've got here, and we're happy to have you be a part of that, bro, and like appreciate you just recognizing that we can even take that's like all of you guys. So I just want to thank everyone, honestly. It's been our community.
Like no, we appreciate like the fuck out of you guys and everything you've done for the community so far. I know I'm fucking new to it, but like even just from tonight, man, it's like made me comfortable, and I'm thinking about minting a bro or fucking the rest. I'll get you to the 10,000 after this, man. Like that's how much I believe in the community and the project now, just after one night of being involved and talking to you guys.
What a legend, brother. We're like I said, we're definitely going to do these more often, because we've been overdue for this. Like we did one maybe 6 weeks ago, but and then we got sick at the start of the year, right when we were supposed to. But yeah, again, even just having that feedback and having you say that, bro, means the world, eh?
No, I appreciate it, man. Like you said, at the end of the day, you guys are human. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit happens. Like we understand, we get it.
Bro, I'm give me a DM, bro. I want your. I'm gonna send you a free GYMBRO tonight, my man.
Nah, man, you know.
I'm gonna do it, bro. I appreciate you, man.
You've made his night.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Like Freeze, I've been following you for ages, and like just you've always been authentic, man. You've always stuck out above the rest. You know what I mean? Like from gyms these days, I brought one of your diet plans back in. I think it was like 2015. I was doing like a barley shred, as like
Nice,
everyone does before they go to Bali.
yeah.
And man, like just yeah, following you through the years. You know those fucking deep conversations, your shirt off at fucking out the front of the gym and shit. You know what I mean? Seeing you go
Emojis,
through all that, yeah, like just some real deep shit, man. So I've always fucked with you, so I appreciate that, man. But like, really, don't have to do that. But fuck, man, you made my night.
Nah, I'm gonna do it, bro. You hit me a DM, right?
Do you want to do
Awesome.
on Instagram or on here, man? I'm still like new as fuck
Probably,
to this shit.
bro. Actually, hit me on Instagram because like we try and encourage people not to use Discord DMs as much, just because people can make fake profiles and all that. So
Yeah, lit. All right.
yeah. So
Well,
just hit me on Instagram, bro, and we'll sort it.
all
Appreciate
right.
you using that.
All right, no, I appreciate the fuck out of that, man. Honestly, I'm going to get way more involved in this community for sure. And like, yeah, man, just I appreciate all of you guys. I know I'm talking directly to the Freeze at the moment, but like everyone in the community and you
Yeah.
guys. But yeah, no, I fuck with it heavy.
Awesome, bro. Appreciate that.
Now, have a good night,
Yeah,
guys.
bro.
Take care.
Awesome.
You too, brother. Thanks for coming
You
in,
too.
my man.
Thanks, brother. I'll DM you now.
My man.
Cool.
Got you. What a legend.
Cool. We'll wrap it up there. You guys requesting to speak, jump in the next AMA. We'll get you in first.
Yeah.
But we do have to wrap it. And we didn't plant big noons in here to finish us off like that. That was random.
Yeah, no, I was like,
Didn't plant
I was
him.
like, did you pay this guy?
Yeah.
No, what an actual legend, man. That made my night, bro. That like what a good cunt.
Yep. Awesome. Okay. Cool. That was an awesome AMA. There was some like tough questions, but it's been a while since we jumped in, so
Yeah, definitely been due for a day. So I'm glad we could answer them for everyone. Eh?
yep. Cool, bro.
Wrap
Anything
her
to
on
cover
up,
off
eh?
on? I think so.
Yeah, no, I think just for everyone here, we'll probably have some announcements. Maybe, I mean, we're due for these next reveals, so hopefully our website guy is up. Not our website guy, our smart contract guy is up, and we can get these reveals happening. But yeah, this week we're gonna start our doing our like weekly giveaways and stuff with GYMBROs and just for you Discord members here, and all you guys that are just deep here in our community, because this is like I believe the Discord it really is the heart of the GYMBROs and what we're building here. So definitely, guys, even if you're here listening, bring your friends in and like it's we can all help grow this together as well. So the more we like, man, the organic growth on this and like the level of community, I believe is just something really, underrated and something that's, we've got that a lot of collections don't have. So I think we just keep that up, keep, inviting quality people in here. And yeah, we'll definitely keep tune this week. We're going to start doing some like fitness challenges and stuff with the giveaways and yeah, doing some cool stuff in here for everyone. So just want to thank all you guys for being here tonight. And just for riding with us and believing in us and what we're building here. And yeah, but like believe me, we are so committed to just making this super successful for every one of you guys here. So 2022, let's fucking get it.
Yeah, brother. That's a good finish.